Can you hear me now? This is like the worst. Like this is ominous, dude. This is like the worst thing ever. Ugh. I've done 80 of these things, and you have a general idea that I had some idea what I'm doing. Oh, I started talking 8 minutes ago now. See, and I noticed it too the other day or yesterday. Everything seems to have reset in my life. I have to relog into a bunch of stuff, which didn't make any sense to me. This one, for whatever reason, just turned off the microphone. So I had to I don't know. Oh, maybe it's because I hit start before. I don't know. Oh, this is a this is what this tonight's gonna be, man. Oh, buckle up. Here we go. Had a lady from work go back and listen to last week's. They enjoyed it, so maybe we get some new people coming in. Hey. Oh my gosh. All right, got my buttons. I got my remotes. Got my picks. It's like, where's the weirdest place I can put picks? I gotta put him somewhere he's never been. There you go. Fuck him. Oh man. All right. All right, let's do this, guys. We got this. Lock it up. That's why we have a pre-show. And I'm 30 seconds behind on. There we go. Okay. All right. Hang out. See you in a second. Oh my gosh. Hello and welcome to Whimsy Live Mind Pockets, the award-winning Mind Pockets. I swear to God, this screen has changed 3 times. Oh my gosh. Anyway, how are we all doing? All right, so clearly my life is slowly falling apart because I was dude, I had the best conversation with you guys for 7 minutes before I realized I was streaming. Um, and then even top it off, even if I was streaming, you couldn't fucking hear me. My microphone was off. So like, here we go. This is what we're doing today. Um, dude, this week was I'm pointing at the fences right here, man. This hand. Point at the fences. This week was a good week. I need to blow my nose. All right, we'll figure it. I'll get it on the commercial. How was everybody doing Saturday? Um, Saturday 10/4 was October 4th. And then next Saturday, no mind pockets. but there might be a live stream. Ooh. All right. We're going to put a pin in that for next Saturday. And then, because I might be able to answer next Saturday coming up. Yeah, overall, man, killer week. Having a blast. So you guys can't see all these, maybe. But hold on. Hold on. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the Patreon, you might want to, because there may or may not be. Okay, now they don't fit very well, so we're still working on that part, but yeah, you get all three right here. There we go. Boom. Um, but yeah, we got some stuff coming in on the Patreon. Keep an eye on patreon.com/chasing the whimsy. I'm gonna start posting some pictures of those. Those will go out in November. So sign up for October and for November, and then you're gonna get one of three um, fucking gnomes, dude. Hold on. Here's the first one that we're gonna probably do. Look at this guy. Look at that. It's a fucking Sophia gnome. That's fucking flower right there, dude. There's a set of all three. So I'm thinking this plus one other thing for the next three cycles. So you gotta sign up now if you guys want to get the whole set. There's three of them. Um, how fucking cool is that? Wait, hold on. The shirt's a little bit green, so it looks like. Anyway, so that's the first one. I'll show you more later. You gotta keep watching to find out the other ones. I do have to work tonight. We do have three people tonight, so it's gonna be okay. Traffic is gonna suck because they got the freeway closures. So I should try to get off at close to like 9, 9, 10. So I can bounce out a little bit early, but I don't care because we're gonna have a blast today. Let's go and get okay, real quick. Here's what this show is about. Mind Pockets. I will record. Dude, I feel all over the place. Okay, so I record throughout the week on a little digital recorder, thoughts and ideas, and then I play them for you, and then we commentate, we discuss. Um, Last week 79 was one of the better. It was so fun. Kelly came on. I heard the last of it on Sunday. We'll get to that because someone made mind pockets. Like now, this is a thing, right? Last week we mentioned it. I start threatening people now. I'm going to not expose them, but they will be a topic uh, of my mind pockets. So, but we also said last week that if I do bring you up in my mind pockets, it's all in good fun, and it's because you guys are awesome. Uh, and we had a dude. I laughed. Okay, here we go. If we do anything, okay, in which I get a fucking real life parquet laugh, you're making my pockets, dude. I'm telling you right now. So buckle up, everybody. We're gonna have a blast tonight. Look at that energy. Look at the high energy. Anyway, okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Such a good day, guys. I forgot I had this in here. All right, we're doing it. Random thought. Does dementia Ben, so years from now when I got dementia and I start forgetting everything, does dementia Ben go back and listen to these all these old episodes? And does he like them? Like, what's the chance of like
Dementia Ben and be like, oh my God, I hate this podcast. How much would that suck?
I have no idea where this came from. But yeah, there was a random thought, man. Like, oh, I was watching something in which somebody. Shit, did we talk about it last week with Notebook? Oh man, maybe I'm crossing. I don't know. But how weird would that be, right? So Ben starts losing, right? His mind pockets are like fucking everywhere now. So he loses his mind pocket, right? There's a hole in it. He goes back and listens to this. Like, what do we do? Like, when I go back to mom's, okay? So 40, 42, 63, 62. All right. So, and then 80. So grandma's 100, mom's 80, I'm 60. All right. So we're all slowly losing our mind, right? What do we do when we're having breakfast? And then all of a sudden, like, I'm like, hey, mom, you see this podcast, Jason the Whimsy? I hate it. This guy's not funny. He thinks he's funny. He's not funny. Uh, and then, like, every week, my mom has to be like, that's you, dude. She's like, you're an idiot. Oh. Or do they play it up and be like, I think he's actually quite cool? Oh, man. I don't know. Dementia Ben. I would assume that Dementia Ben would like this. What if we got like super? I don't know. What if Dementia Ben watches? Okay, what if Dementia Ben never sees Chasing the Whimsy and then decides that he wants to start recording his own podcast and he comes up with the same weird ideas? Like, how cool would that be? Like, I'm currently producing content like a dementia person who has no idea who he is or what he's doing, and he recreates it. It'd be brilliant. All right. Anyway, here we go.
All right. Mom gets a break this week. This mind pocket, 100% going after attacking Megan. Are you kidding me? Like, one, I already got in trouble for last week's. And then I'm fine with that because I apologized. I'm totally fine with it. But then the quality of TV that Megan and Kelly like blows my mind. It was a garbage show, a garbage ending, and they loved it. And we fought about it, and I told them that they would make mind pockets.
Um, all right. So I go, I drop off Sophia. Megan all of a sudden stops playing video games, turns to me. It was like, all right, Ben. And she's just like, and then she laid into me for like half an hour, in which again, I apologize. Okay, last week I railed against people who move my seats when I take it to the dealership. All right. Even though I railed on it, I apologized and acknowledged that I was in the wrong, but I still don't like it. So I don't have to like something, but I will admit when I'm wrong. Okay. So Kelly came at me and she was just like all sassy and she's just like, what do you want me to do? You want to put tape on the mirror so they know where it was? Yes, I do. Megan was like, fuck it. She's like, I'll just move shit just to move it. So, all right. I lose that game, right? So that one, right? That's a win for the Kelly Megan group. But then occasionally they will watch, dude, they will watch amazing TV. They did one about people renovating houses, like a group of people renovating uh, homes so that way there's more room and stuff. Like, okay, cool. I can stand behind it. Um, they watch like that Wipeout show, like a Ninja Warrior type thing. I'm like, all right, I can stand behind all of this TV. Like, this is all stuff that I would have watched or I do watch. there is a Korean or Japanese, there's an Asian game show called Final Draft, in which they have 25 competitors, the retired athletes, competing for like 200 grand or something, right? Some crazy number. The first episode was okay. They're just walking up a mountain, right? Woo! Like exciting, riveting. Episode two was riveting because they had to do sit ups. Spoiler, somebody does like 520 sit ups. Awesome. Like there's a competition. Like we're getting it. Like I'm all invested in these people doing sit ups. I watched it before they watched it. And I was like, it's amazing up until like episode four, and then it's complete garbage for the remainder of it. Last week, after yelling at me about the car problem, Megan and Kelly are like, it was the greatest show they've ever seen in their life. Like, they want the 16-20 hour bonus features of like, dude, it's the worst show I've ever seen in my life. It was horrible, right? Okay, you're never going to watch it. Called Final Draft. Garbage show. Let me just spoil something real quick for you. Here's how amazing this show is. The final competition are three guys tethered to each other, and for like 50 minutes of this hour-long episode, they they have to crawl in three different directions, right? But then you have the other two people holding you back. It is literally 50 minutes of men just laying and trying to. Oh, dude, it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Megan got passionate. We almost came to fists, and we didn't because she would have killed me. But yeah, so uh, I love them both, but their taste in television is complete garbage with regards to Final Draft. Just saying. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. So I was on the internet this week and saw some really cool fan accessories. Did you know that they have uh, the cords that you have to pull to turn on the lights and the fan, the ceiling fans? Yeah, they have special ones sometimes, and they seem pretty cool. Uh, that's all I have to say about that.
There's one person who's like, I fucking hate this kid. Oh man, sister was in town last week, and she was putting in some ceiling fans. Liam helped her put up some ceiling fans. Um, they were nice ceiling fans, right? So when you put up new ceiling fans, like it's cool to have different cords, so you know which one's the fan, which one's the light. Oh my god, uh, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Uh, like there was a maybe a situation in which like there was a conversation occurring, and then like sister comes out of nowhere, like we're like to my defense to be like everybody's losing their mind right now, and then we had a very healthy discussion with regards to these fan poll things. Oh my god, it was so funny. Again, that's all we're gonna say about that. But seriously, man, like she doesn't come into town very often, man. But when she does, uh, look, I got a good memory of her. So someone remember. What am I doing with this hand? What are we doing, Ben? This hand. Uh, Ben and Rhiannon share a moment. Mine pockets 80. Dude, it was so funny. Like, it was so cool, man. So thank you to Rando's sister. She left. She's off back to her life. But no, every once in a while, she comes into town. There's always at least one little moment that we got. So enjoy those. That's all we're getting at. It's mind pockets, guys. Find a moment, laugh, Write that shit down, man, because that shit was hilarious.
All right, I'm working on Mind Pockets 100, and I have a couple of really fun, cool ideas for it. I think there's a version of it that I want to do where I play all the Mind Pockets. If I do, I think there's some missing, but as of right now, there's 600 recordings in over 10 hours. How many? Like, this is gonna be so much fun by the time 20 more weeks rolls around.
Yes, I am currently looking at 5 months ahead. So what's 5 months from now? Fucking March. Let me see. Is there a good day that I can like speed it up and or extend it to a different day? So there's a day in March. All right, guys. Mind Pockets 100. All right. There are multiple ideas occurring, and I think I'm gonna pull most of them off. There will be a special live stream. That's it. Okay, so that's what we have to do. So there's so episode one. I don't know. Like, here's what's gonna be weird. Mind Pocket 100 will probably be a regular Mind Pocket. I think it's gonna be all the stuff leading up to 100 that I want to play with. So I did go in. I checked multiple recorders, multiple hard drives, multiple computers. Ooh, there's one computer I didn't check. I have. I don't know how to do it yet. That's why it takes 5 months to figure this out. There's there's a version of this in which I will play every Mind Pocket back to back to back to back to back. At current, as of today, and it's fucking lagging. It's not. It is. There's a version of this, right? That has. So I had to figure out how to play 700 individual recordings back to back. As of right now, we're at 600. We're at 10 and a half hours. Even with today, we're going to be pushing close to uh, like, we're like 10, 20s, 200 more. So we have like 800 of these things, 12 hours. So how do I play 800 individual files and record for 12 hours? Okay. I don't know. Okay. But there will be a version of my, and so then it's like, I play it, like I play it once and then I'm going to hide it somewhere on the internet. Probably not really hide it, but I'm going to put it somewhere on the internet. So I got multiple ideas. Like, I want to play it live. So I'm just brainstorming here right now. Okay. 12 hours. So starting Friday at like 7 a.m., I will play all the Mind Pockets leading up to 100, end it, then start the episode 100. But I don't know how to do those first 12 hours. That's the interesting part. Um, it does look like I will need a little bit of video help, not video help, some animation help. And dude, this I'm going to talk about it for a little bit moving forward. And it is fucking lagging. Why does it keep freezing? I don't know. We're blowing through it. So whatever I'm going to do for episode 100, most of it's going to be complete garbage, right? The 12-hour stream of all the Mind Pockets, no commentary. It's literally just going to be the 12 hours of me of 800 random thoughts. That's all it is. It's going to be like it's It's dumb. It makes no sense. It's but I want to do it. So I've said it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. Um, but it's also 5 months away, so we'll see how it evolves between now and then. But so far in my head, looks pretty cool. It's gonna be a good time.
Huge shout out and kudos to JJ. He's killing it with his bow staff. I was hanging out watching a bow staff, and I noticed that I have a thing for patterns and trying to understand how. So he's twirling his things, his bow staff, and trying to do a trick, and somehow I was trying to deconstruct it. But dude, he's fucking killing it, man. He's super cool. Uh, I enjoyed watching him. I think you should do it some more.
Uh, Dude, it was fun. I do enjoy. I enjoy most things that JJ does. He's a very creative person. He, for the most part, he's dedicated to bow staff, which is awesome. But there are moments where he tries to get a little lazy on things, and you call him out on it. We had him go back out. He was practicing in the driveway, but yeah, watching the bow staff, very interesting stuff. And he kept trying to do this trick where he has to throw it up, and some attempts would look really good, and then some attempts he would just like fall apart. So like, what I enjoyed doing was like trying to watch and figure out what was the factor that it did well versus it did not do well. Um, I thought I was onto something. Maybe we'll see. Uh, Dude, I enjoyed it. I told him to start recording himself too, to so you can go back and watch his own stuff. So that way you can like the idea, I guess, right, is like you record 10 routines and flips, and then if 1, 3, and 5 were good, you analyze 1, 3, 5. So that way 2, 4, 6, you can be like, oh, I didn't do that, and then you kind of like deconstruct it a little bit. But yeah, I had a beautiful mind moment where I'm just like watching it, and I was like I'm seeing like the fucking Matrix and shit, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm like, I think I figured it out. I have no idea. I only watched the kid for like 15 minutes, but it was a good 15 minutes. He's super cool with it. Um, he's working on a new routine, so good times, man. I enjoy watching some Bo staff. He's a cool kid. So I just wanted to say, keep up the good work, kid, cool kid. Ha! That's the name of his podcast. Darren, cool kid, dude. Oh, he's so good. He was Brandon before he was even knew what he was doing. All right, commercial coming. We have a commercial coming up. Hang out.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
Pablo, Juan, and Eddie. They just posted like episode 12 or 13 today. They reviewed updates about Born Again season 3 renewed. So it's the Daredevil series that Marvel brought back from the Netflix series. So they're still going. They're still trucking along. They're still killing it. I did reach out to them to see what we could do as far as like working a little bit more together. But fucking these guys right here. Keep up the good work, guys. Um, it looks like they're having a good time. They're keeping the dual screens with one in both screens, so I fucking enjoy it. You can check them out on YouTube. So, uh, shit. I don't think I have their links in the description. How lame am I? Someone, ugh, I'm gonna say someone write that down, but I'll start putting them in the description.
Thank you, Sophia, for inviting me to your school thing. It was literally like the top thing of like the year for me, and then definitely in like the top like 2 or 3 moments of life. So, Sophia, thank you so much for making it the best date ever. I hope you had fun. Um, you're the best. Thank you so much. I love you.
So this will go back to Monday when I had the surprise. Yeah, dude. So a little cryptic, right? Because I was keeping that one for me in my pocket for a minute, and even now I'm gonna just slow roll it a little bit because um, I couldn't do it with Liam. Like it wasn't a thing. It wasn't an option. Maybe Katie could have done it, but not me, dude. Uh, like you see it on TV every once in a while, and it's a real thing. Totally the coolest fucking thing in the world, dude. Fucking daddy daughter dance. How fucking cool is that shit? So yeah, we got dressed up. We got corsages and what is that? Boutonniere. So I had flowers attached. We were matching. Yeah, we went to school and we just fucking hung out. We didn't dance um, a lot of kids, but she was super excited to take me to school, show me where her classroom is. We hung out for a bunch. Fucking the coolest day ever. She had a blast. I had a blast. Yeah, so I'm fucking down for that. Do we like? Do they still have those? Like in theory, I can expect to see at least 6 more of those, which I'm fucking down with. Let's do it, man. I don't like at some point like they stopped doing them in like junior high and high school. Fuck that. Let's do it in high school, man. So, yeah, man, super cool time. Um, she had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Kelly had a little bit of fun. She had to put my flower on. But yeah, man, totally cool. So, thank you, Sophia, for invite. Um, yeah, like a really cool fucking day, man. So it's totally cool because like there was like again I couldn't do it with Liam, so like I don't know, it's super cool. Like there's no like grandma can't do it, Kelly couldn't do it, Megan couldn't do it. Like it's just mine. Like that's so cool. It's just me and her. So um, totally cool. So thank you, Sophia. I love you.
All right, I buckled down. I'm making goodie bags. Uh, not, I guess they're kind of bags. They're bags. Fuck it, screw you guys. But yeah, got some business cards, stickers in it. Maybe I'll drop it in a couple of tokens. So I am prepping and getting ready for the con, and I think instead of doing a second mind pocket, I believe I should also have ideas for um, a quiz idea to get more people to come over and hang out with me while I live stream. Oh my god!
Okay, so this was the beginning of the show. 2 part. So I will do. I got some bags, business cards in them. I'll throw in a couple of fucking uh, wooden tokens. I got Nikki. Huge shout out to Nikki Nicole. She finished painting all of the tokens. So there will technically be gauntlet tokens. So like little trophies, and on the back you survive the gauntlet. So I got those bags put together. Um, they're not the they're not horrible. I think we can improve them as we go on, but some of it, the problem I had was trying to find a bag that would fit a business card a little bit better. I had to buy like fucking three. No joke, legit. I bought so many little bags. Like, thank God they weren't like the Maybe they could look like it. Dude, I look like a drug dealer, man. Like I got all these like little goddamn bags. Look, little bags. Um, so like I bought them, and then because like here's what sucks about buying bags. So they're like I did the 2.5 by 3.5 inch bag, but that's the whole size of the bag, not the content of the bag. So now they're too small to fit a fucking business card in. So then I had to go bigger. Now they're slightly too big. So I throw in some stickers. I'll throw some more stuff in. But the idea is as I go to the con, I'll have a bunch of these fucking and just start handing them out. I have the podcast, Kelly's business card for the gauntlet questions, and then a sticker, and then a little wooden token. And then okay, so that's the goodie bag, right? Um, it's we'll do that, and then I think when we go to Tucson, we'll make more bags, and I'll see if I can find some more stuff to put in it. Ooh, ooh, could we get somebody like if someone wanted to? Okay, if Michelle from the puppets, right? Michelle at Mad Shells monstrosity at etsy.com. Um, like if she had a small thing to put, like I can start putting other people's stuff in the bags with mine, right? That's what I'm trying to get at is like, uh, if Happy Designs, Laura wanted to do something, like we put in an extra token for hers. Wonder if she can, because there's room in this bag. So I think like we do a whimsy one, and then I throw in an extra business card and be like, here are the people that we work with, and kind of like get them to help pay for some of the shit. I don't know. Anyway, so now that we have the gauntlet gnomes ready, here's what I'm thinking Saturday. So there's a 3 hour difference. Typically, you're used to seeing me at 8, so it'll be 11 o'clock over there. So 11 o'clock on Saturday, the con will close at 8 or 9. People still walking around. There's some kind of like there was karaoke and something else going on. So if I sat in the hallway again, where I did last time, what if I streamed for an hour instead of Mind Pockets? We do Whimsy Gauntlet, View Askew Edition, and then I just bring a couple people over, and for like in the hour, we just quiz them on some Kevin Smith trivia. And if they make the gauntlet, I give them out some stuff, right? So I'm working on that. I got less than a week to figure it out. But I think I want to live stream some like a pub quiz type scenario, where I bring people over. Hey, answer some questions. Boom. Um, can I print onto index cards? How would I do that? Because I can't write. I don't want to write. I'm telling you right now, I fucking hate writing. So could I type them all up and print them onto index cards, and that way I have a stack of questions that people can go through? I gotta find the business cards or the index cards. They're the big ones too, like the 3x5s, 4x6s. I don't know. So that is what we're gonna try and do for next Saturday. Instead of Mind Pockets, we're gonna live stream from the floor. Worst case, I'll just hang out for a little bit and just try and bring people over like we did last time with people asking questions. Um, so we're gonna try doing that. Who's we? Me. Um, so there's 50-50 as of right now, 50-50 that there's going to be a show on Saturday. Roughly around the same time you're here. Again, worst case, if you miss it or if it's earlier or later, you can always go back and rewatch all the lives. So, I mean, you can still find it. But if you're interested in what Chronicon year 2 looks like, what kind of fun we're having, what kind of shenanigans we're getting into. Um, look for that stream. I'll try and get it set up early so that way you can see the countdown on it. Like I'll maybe because like before this show it says upcoming in X number of hours, right? So I'll try and set something up. I'll try to send a couple of texts. Um, there will also be the social posts, but some people don't watch the social posts. Um, and then Monday will probably just be um, a recap, some extra video that I shoot. So um, live from Chronicon questions Monday, next Monday, not this coming Monday, but the one after, will be the recap of Chronicon Year 2. So that's the idea. That's the plan. I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. But um, I'm going in with the idea of duplicating what we did last year, but longer and more. Because I definitely feel more comfortable than I did last year. So yeah, so we're gonna have a blast. But I got goodie bags, got tokens. I'm gonna network a little bit and see if we can what we can get coming out of year 2 of Chronicon.
God, my eyeball hurts.
Oh shit! Okay.
Like, I don't understand what happened. It's the eyeball itself. It's not like a pressure, like a headache pressing up against the back of the eye, or like they're dry. It is physically the eyeball itself. And I was told that my eye looks really red. I think my eye is about to fall out.
If I'm awake too long or they're dried out, I understand. Okay, eye drops. Okay, all the 12 things that eye drops would cure. Like certain soreness caused by X number of things. I get it, 100%. Not that kind of pain. This one is like legit eyeball pain. Like, like, like the. Because it's not. I don't. I swear to God, it sounds stupid, but it hurts, and I can't show you what. But my eye looks red. Um, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I just woke up and it started hurting like I did something, and I didn't do anything. I didn't even sleep on that side. I sleep on this side. So I don't know. I just wanted to put it out there in case my eyeball does fall out. Some pressure thing. So as I fly, like it gets worse, and then it just starts like bulging out my face. And I get to Chronicon and be, oh my God, what's happening to your eye? Be like, don't worry about it. Like, I don't even know if that's a real thing, but it does sound like it could be. But yeah, it hurts. And it's not because I'm touching it. Like, so, because like, Kelly's not even here right now. But she'd be the one that says, it hurts because you keep touching it. I'm not fucking touching it, man. I'm just indicating for the mind pocket that it hurts. So, it's all watching, like, why is he laughing? Like, yeah, every once in a while you hear a mind pocket and you're like, why is it in here? Like, some of it is because I'm like, sometimes I'm, because it hurt, man. But sometimes I'm like, well, I need to get to 10. And it's not like I just make it up just to get to 10. But sometimes, like, it is funny that of the mind pockets, there's always one that's like, it's like the most Ben, where you're just like throughout the week, stuff is happening. Like, I have like father daughter dance, like, I'm going to Chronicon. And then there's always that one mind pocket where you get like the real, like, the essence, like this weird essence of Ben, where it's like, eyeball hurts. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know why that was so funny. Oh, I'm sorry. It was funnier a second ago, but oh, like it's always like funny story about somebody, or like I love my kids, or like fuck the car dealerships. And every once in a while, it's just like, "Hey, old man, you're getting old. Your eyeballs hurt." Like, oh, like we're gonna watch the random decline of like when you go back and we do Mind Pockets 100. Like one, I don't expect anybody to listen to all 12 hours of the thing. Like that's not the point of it. The point of it is that somebody eventually will find the video and listen to all 12 hours. What does that look like? Could I pay somebody to mind pocket 12 hours worth of stuff and give me feedback on what, like, I don't know. But I just like the idea is that as you listen to 12 hours, you'll see this roller coaster, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, every once in a while this man's slowly falling apart. Anyway, oh man, today's thing's random. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't get it. All right, so hold on. Okay, I talked to like one or two people, and they were like, "Hey, I have a friend or a family that does graphic design, video stuff, whatever." And I'm like, "Cool, awesome. Please have them reach out to me." Right? It's like, and then nobody ever follows up with me. Like, why do people go to school to learn these things, but when given a random chance to like work on something, they just don't want. Like, I don't know if this not want to, or it's like very niche. Like, oh, I only do this aspect of 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 it, and I'm not comfortable doing the other side. I don't know. I don't know. Two possible uh, connections and nothing. Nobody follows through. I don't know.
So here's the problem I'm running into is I find somebody creatively because like I would love to redo our trailer. So technically we have a small trailer on YouTube that we did the year one. And I would love to have that updated. And I was like, hey, do you think you could redo a 30-minute or a 30-second fucking trailer? And they're like, oh, that's not the kind of video work that I do. And I'm just like, what? Like it just seems weird. If someone paid me and was like, come up with an idea for if somebody asked me, okay, we had uh Cine Amigos, Mr. C, if anybody, regardless, I did clearly didn't even get paid for those. If somebody asked for help to be like, man, I have an idea and I don't know how to do it. Like, fuck, dude, Monday. Like, that's what I'm doing on Monday. It's like, what are you doing on Monday, man? Let's figure it out. Like, it's so weird. Like, why specialize in one thing if you can apply this thing to these things? Oh, I just hit my elbow. So it's like, it's so weird because somebody, I had one person, like year one. Okay. I had someone year one that says, hey, I have a friend who draws. And I said, fantastic. Reach out to, and I was like, I'll reach out to them. And then I give them my little spiel. And I was like, hey, are you interested in drawing for me? And then they're like, $50. And I was like, oh, okay, well, clearly you're not getting it. Right. Fun caveat to that fucking story is I did commission a piece of work, never got it. So it's like so weird that like I have work that needs to be get done that I can't do. Like this, I need a new one of these. I need like three more of these. I would love for this picture to be something different for the live streams. I don't know what it would look like, but like when I'm on break or I'm trying to hide that I'm smoking, I need it to indicate something more than this guy working on the thing, right? So anyway, I like my pockets to have one. What if it was like, I don't know, like I need some animation stuff done. Hold on, speaking of, so that's the one thing I don't understand is like this is such a like they do stuff for themselves and and like why doesn't anybody ever want is it me? Like it's now like it's like just this moment I just realized is it me? Like does nobody want to come play with me? Is that the problem that we're having? Is there like this guy's like too fucking out there or like he's doing too much or like I don't know what it is. I get you don't know how to do this particular piece of animation, but could you fucking graphic design me something so that I can give this to somebody and then they animate it? Like that's the stuff that bothers me is like I like to do these things. Oh, cool. Would you like to come over and fucking play with me? And or I'll fucking pay you for your fucking time. Oh, I don't want. It's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. It's freaking me out, man. I don't know. So I just keep doing me. I'm just gonna keep trucking along. I will find somebody to make me a cool fucking animation. Um, but like, it's so weird. Like, okay, so mom's at work, right? Mom's at work. Someone comes by, and I'm frozen. Okay, so mom's at work, and someone walks by. She knows one of her regulars, and one of the regulars is like, "Yeah, my kid wants to get into like fucking podcasting and videoing, right?" So mom's like, "Oh, I know a guy who does that shit." So she gives me, so somehow we get in touch with each other. And then I tell the guy, I'm like, no, don't want to. Like, how irritating is that for my mom? Like, I have two people that says I have two friends or family that work on this stuff and they're always looking for work. But then no, and then like it freaks like it's the dumbest thing. I was like, if you're gonna ask people to help promote you, and then when it comes along and you don't take advantage of it, like that's on you. So, oh, I just don't like it, man. It's not even that much work. See, here's the part that bothers me is I will now have to go on to Fiverr. I'm gonna have to pay like I don't mind paying somebody to make me a new animation. Like I really don't. Like this thing, I think it was like $30, right? Nothing super spectacular about it, but it's super cool. I like it. Like this is worth fucking spending money on because I can't do it. And the problem is I have a friend or family who has a friend or family who's not going to get paid now because they're just like, oh, I don't want to try. You guys suck.
Uh, randomly, randomly,
Oh yeah.
on like two scroll down on CNN, very small box. Don't know what it did to catch my attention, but there's a story about a movie currently hitting the festival circuit. Uh, Patel Motel story, or it's a Patel Motel story, whatever. Just documentary about how immigrants started owning the majority of hotels in the U.S. since like '43. It looks fascinating. I got distracted. I love the idea of this movie and the story because it's a guy doing his own nostalgia tour and then stumbled on his family and then it just blew up into this thing. Like, how cool is that? I need a catchy Ben story when I go deep dive on my life history and the people in my life. Like something Ben there. Uh, I don't know. We'll play with it.
Uh, Earlier today, right before I was setting up the show, Read, I don't read very often, like at all. But I read the 2.5 page article about so Patels make up like 60% of all owned hotels in the US. There's a documentary happening now uh, that explains how it all happened. Like back in 37, the Asians were put into camps. So the Indians came in, South Asia Indians came in and took over the hotels. Okay, while that was happening, and then in 43, this guy, I don't think he was a Patel, but this guy decides like, hey, running hotels are cool, and then slowly started writing back to the mother home, and then bringing a bunch of people over, and then just like this whole like there's this whole cultural like thing that happened. Amazing, fun story, very interesting. So what happens is you got the Ben character. He decides he wants to make a documentary. He's like, hey, my family's like fourth generation run hotel. Where did this all come from? And as he backdates, he realizes like, oh shit, like this is a whole movement back in 43. My dad was the one that got all the other people to come over and start running hotels. So it's crazy. So it's like, oh, the idea that he discovers this bigger story through his own nostalgia tour, which is fantastic. And like I'm still at that point where it's the nostalgia tour is mostly me, but then there's also little steps that I'm taking, talking to grandma. I'm gonna go and record some stuff at grandma's. So like I agree with where this guy was coming from. It's just weird. Like I'm having the same journey that this guy's. Is he 42? Like, is this a 42-year-old thing? There's like, does a guy at 42 like either buy expensive cars and date very young people, or they go on these weird like self-discovery nostalgia tours. So uh I think it's really cool because I'm gonna do my nostalgia tour, but then the extension of nostalgia tour is like I'm gonna create my grandmother's nostalgia tour, and then I like, dude, the lag. Hmm, we're almost done, and I just now see that it's like fucking lagging hard on the side there now. But as I do the nostalgia tour, like how cool is it? Like I don't know. Um, my nostalgia tour will have extensions with grandma. Um, obviously, the family tree project will also be a version of that. Um, but I don't know. I find it fascinating at this point, looking at anybody who creates their like anybody who tells their story and then backwards, and then all the people that help get them to where they're at today. So that's all I'm trying to get at. It's good times, man. Nostalgia tour slowly but surely coming. Um, it's gonna be very interesting, and I keep talking about it, and you guys haven't seen it yet, but it's happening. But it's very, it's gonna be it's gonna be dude, weirdest journey. Like I'm already sensing like some shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be interesting. Um, but yeah, it's called the Patel Motel Story. It's interesting stuff, man. So fucking kudos to that guy. I don't know who the hell he is. One, I can't even read the name to begin with. Two, um, the purpose of it is other people going on their own nostalgia tours, man. Like it's crazy. I look forward to it. So, Grandma, prepare. We're getting ready to do this thing when I get back. Um, We're gonna have a good time with it. I think that was number 10. We're done.
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed
This one
was a
is
good
long.
voice and a great story.
That has to be different than the Monday one. I swear to God, that thing sounded like it went forever. I could slowly be losing my mind. Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Froggy, C1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, guys. Thank you for the support on the Patreon, on the tiers. We're having a good time, man. Um, hold on, raising a couple of bucks. Okay, there will be a discussion in a couple of weeks about where to allocate these funds. Okay, um, I've not said where, and because I don't know where, and I don't know why, but I do know that it will get donated to someone or somewhere. There is the reason I bring it up is because there is something in the works and where this these funds will go to. So just keep an eye out for that. I'll let you guys know where it's going. Um, we're gonna have a good time with it. So I just got a text message. So I got distracted for a second. Hopefully, Lim comes on this weekend, gives some updates. He got some crazy updates with regards to him, but it's not my place yet. We'll let him chat about it for a minute. So hopefully, Monday episode. So Chasing the Whimsy proper episode 137 should have another Whimsy Flower episode as well as some Lim and I hanging out with some updates. So interesting stuff. We'll see what happens. But that's all I got for you guys. It's 9 o'clock. Boom, we got my hour. There's an animation coming up. Hold on. Because that's what most streamers do. Fuck you guys. Most streamers are like fucking right here the whole time. Like, hey guys, how you doing? See, but then I couldn't do my hands. Like my hands are like, yeah. See, here's where I like to be. This is home right here. Fuck. I got distracted. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go to work. I have to Google, figure out where all the closures are and the fastest way to get there. Because it looks like it's gonna take me an extra 20 minutes to get there. So that sucks. Um, not a lot planned this weekend. Hopefully. Sophia will tell you a little bit about her Wednesday. Hopefully Liam has some updates with whatever he's going on. Um, I don't know. I feel like a very chill weekend. Um, like almost borderline another random type day. I don't know. I have nothing planned. Should be a good time. So both kids seem to be doing like fucking happy. Like Lena's been happy the last couple of weeks. Like fucking woo woo. Fucking Sophie's always happy. She's got fucking puppets. Hopefully she's playing with Thomas, and or she doesn't forget Thomas. Because maybe Thomas wants to come and hang out. On Whimsy Flowers. How cool is that? Like, I'm gonna end you with this. there is a really good chance that Whimsy Flower episodes beat. I don't know what the categories are for the next award show in a year and a half, and I'll be okay with it. Sophia Flower episodes might be the one to beat. Like every time there's an award show, they'll always have early predictions. My early prediction right now is Sophia Flower episodes gonna win some shit. Like possible multiple categories. I don't know. I don't know what the categories are. But man, her stuff is so much fun. Are you kidding me? Um, I try not to be that guy, man, but I'm like, hey, like my kid. Look at her kid, and she's playing with puppets, dude. I've showed like a group of people fucking videos of my kid. Sophia's fucking killing it, man. Um, she's so fun. Liam's so much fun too. Uh, he's got some stuff going on. I know I'm kind of like teasing it a little bit. So, God, how much would that suck if he doesn't come on and say anything? Uh, I don't say anything because he gets a little weird with what and how much he wants to tell. So, I mean, he's allowed. That's his thing. Plus, it's not my story, man. Um, Monday regular show. Mind Pockets. No Mind Pockets next week because it will be a different show. But I will try and put up a show next week live from Chronicon. That's all I got for you guys. You have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. That's all I got. I couldn't sit that. I couldn't sit this close. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I couldn't sit this close all the time because they always like. Anyway. Later. Peace outs. Have a good night. Whimsy.